Hello there, guys and girls. This is the Prussian Prince with another Total War Attila tournament cast. This is the New Era tournament. Round 2 match between Wolf's JJ13542 and Chaplain of Kagan. We have Chaplain playing as the Ostrogoths and JJ13542 playing as the Alans. Okay, I'm just gonna call them by their faction names as usual. Let's see. Ostrogoths. Up front, 3 Germanic pikes, 2 Germanic bows. Keep in mind these are bows, not archers, so they're really terrible in comparison to the archers. Now, infantry contingent. Let's see, 2 Gothic warbands, silver 2 on each flank, it seems. Make that 3 because this one's over here, this one's over here, kind of like tucked in behind the other 2 Gothic warband. Then the general is a Royal Sionis silver 1 gen with brace. Left flank, 3 Germanic horsemen, gold 3. Right flank, 3 Germanic horsemen, gold 3. So gold 3, very, very strong Germanic horsemen because of the huge morale buff and so on and so forth. They're just much tougher units at gold 3. If you look at their stats, like their morale is at 47 at gold 3, so something to really keep in mind. It's very important. Anyway, let's go over the build of the Alans. Up front, 4 Germanic archers, supported by 4 Germanic pikes, and on each flank, Sarmatian warband, bronze 1, 2 of those on the right, 3 of those on the left. The general is an Alani general with brace. On the right flank we see 3 Germanic horsemen, silver 3. On the left flank, 3 Germanic horsemen, 2 silver 2 and 1 silver 3. Those are the builds. Let's hit play. Actually, let's hit fast forward because nothing's going on right now, just the initial stages. You can see that clearly the Alans have the skirmishing advantage. They have 1 extra pike unit. Doesn't really matter that much though, the extra pike unit. So flaming shot activated. Some nice shots going off for the Alans so far with the Germanic archers. Gotta be careful because they might get charged here, and that could be really bad if they do. Oh, it looks like kind of an overextension here by the Ostrogoths. Yes, the cavalry is much stronger, but once the Sarmatian warband get in, which are much closer, they're gonna do very well. Good move here with the Gothic warband though, activating rapid advance, so they're gonna get in very quickly with rapid advance. It's insane. Engagement also starting over here. Gold 3 will beat silver 3, but not with Sarmatian warband support. Gothic warband are a bit farther away from the engagement, so this is very good so far for the Alans because they got their sword support in much quicker. But we'll see if the Gothic warband can make the difference. We're gonna go into the fight here. Alani general still coming around as well. Hasn't used the brace ability yet. These spikes looks like they're gonna try and get in, but they're gonna get hit as they go close. This is a mistake by the Alans, of course, because they're not gonna win this engagement. Over here the engagement starting as well, but the Royal Sionis, if it goes around and rear charges, it's going to do a lot of damage, but it's also going to be a bit risky because there are Germanic archers on the field that can focus it down. Same thing happening on this flank, except it's the Alani general doing it. But as you can see, the Alani Germanic horsemen are starting to die first, partially because of the gold 3 on the other Germanics. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, the Royal Sionis rear charge is doing massive damage to these units of the Alans here. The disengagement not really happening here. Royal Sionis have to disengage right now because they just keep getting shot at by all these Germanic archers. As you can see over here, the gold 3 Germanic horsemen went off the field first, which is really bad for the Ostrogoths, and that's because the Sarmatian warband support got in first. This unit actually tried to disengage, but in disengaging it just routed off the field. But they're gonna get back, and once they get back they could do a lot of damage. These Germanic pikes are not in the best position, so they just get flanked and killed. Nice targeting onto the Royal Sionis with the Germanic archers though. If it dies, it's gonna be game over for the Ostrogoths. As you can see here, the Sarmatian Warband do very well against the Gothic Warband. But the thing is, another charge with this Germanic Horseman doing lots of damage to this Gothic Warband. The thing is, the Sarmatian Warband over here got routed off the field. Though with this Alani General charge into the Gothic Warband, these guys should rout, but still some Germanic Horsemen on the field. These guys are not engaging the General. They have to go into the General and do as much damage to him as they can. These guys already wavering because they're under fire. So over here we have the Ostrogoths pushing through very quickly into the Germanic archers, doing massive damage. Germanic Horsemen here killing off the Gothic Warband. On his other flank, again, the Alans pushing through, so we'll see who's actually more effective. It looks currently that the Ostrogoths have pushed much quicker than the Alans, but we might have a chain route here for the Ostrogoths as the Gothic Warband get engaged here. These guys are kind of braced, so the Sarmatian Warband didn't do as much damage on the charge, but still, two of them should win. This Alani General should go around and try and go for some rear charges or pull back, but staying here is not an option as it's just going to get shot by Germanic archers. The decision has to be made right now. Ostrogoths still going around with the cavalry, and this cavalry that the Ostrogoths have in the rear of the lines of the Alans could make or break the game. Because right now, if these cavalry units get into the pikes, to the rear of the pikes, they're going to kill them. No question. But if the pikes turn around as well, it's going to be lights off for the Ostrogoths, I think. Oh, nice charges here with the Germanic Horsemen into the Germanic Archers. Alani General trying to go in here and support, but that's going to be the Alani General dead. Once that happens, Sarmatian Warband going around here should rout this Gothic Warband. This Germanic Horseman won an engagement, I believe, against the Gothic Warband, it seems. The Royal Sionis here killing the Germanic archers off, but even these guys are still targeting the Royal Sionis. General of the Alans should die now, and once it does, it's really gonna be over, I think. Ooh, it's routed off the field. He didn't die, though. Didn't die. Important to state. So Germanic pikes here trying to turn around, but they're turning around facing kind of like the wrong way. Some Sarmatian Warband coming in to support Germanic archers targeting the Royal Sionis Gen of the Ostrogoths, and yeah, at this point it should be game in favor of the Ostrogoths right now. Germanic pikes here against Germanic pikes. As you can see, that engagement takes ages. So here the Royal Sion is gonna go in and rout this Germanic archer off the field. Sarmatians not in great shape. Gothic Warband getting into the Germanic pikes before they set down their pikes. So here they go, pikes down, but Gothic Warband got a charge in, and now they should be routed off the field. There they go, this engagement basically same thing. All these units routing off the field right now for the Alans, and it's gonna be game in favor of the Ostrogoths as the last units rout for the Alans. This final unit should go down soon. It's turning around and it's gonna face the Gothic Warband, and I mean, oh, and now it's just gonna rout. It's gonna get flanked by other pike units, and it's gonna get charged. Like, it should rout off the field, but it's not. It's still wavering. Finally, it's routed off the field, and that is the game. So very close game actually near the end. As you can see, though, Chaplain pulling through here, and his Gothic Warband, or actually, yeah, they did a lot of damage. Sarmatians as well, but it's kind of a mirror matchup considering the builds both players took. Well, actually, not really. There was some significant changes, differences. One difference was that the Ostrogoths had 3 pikes instead of 4. But the pikes, as you were able to see, did not really have an effect on the outcome of the battle. But one important thing is there were only 5 Sarmatian Warband compared to 6 Gothic Warband. So that could have made the difference as well. I mean, despite the Germanic Horsemen not having the same upgrades, there was an extra infantry unit for the Ostrogoths, which I believe made a difference, I suppose. But yeah, that is game. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video. I shall see you next time.